Good afternoon. Listen, y'all. Y'all know where I live. You ain't got to talk about me in the 5D. You can come and cop a squat. You know what I'm saying? We can have a nice, intelligent conversation and get some understanding on what this y'all really want. You know what I'm saying? Or what you want from me. I guess that's what I should say. Everybody thinks that I'm cocky, arrogant, you know what I'm saying? That I'm just not in a woman's place correctly, and I need to be taught a lesson, okay? I get that. I get that. I could have that resting bitch face too. I get it. I'm trying to show you a lighter side of me, okay? But I'm also going to tell the truth at the same time. All y'all that got any problem with me, you do understand that you really have a problem with yourself. It's something that you don't like about you. It's something that's wrong with you that you want to fix, right? And you think the only way to do that is to steal from me. I like how y'all actually think I don't know that that's what's going on. But I do. Okay? Like, no one, absolutely no one, can hide in my energy and I don't know who you are. What you guys are not, like, really, truly understanding. Oh, man, I think my light blew. Man, fuck it. I don't need it. Something wrong. But what y'all really don't understand here is the fact that I have been through a lot by the hand of young ladies like yourselves, young men like yourselves. You always thought you was tricking somebody, and you always was thinking that you wouldn't get caught, and somehow or another, like y'all was thinking to y'allself, like, I could just keep doing this. I ain't got to stop doing this, and I'm gonna ride this thing till the wheels fall off. Do you not get? I dismantled the car, took the engine out. You know what I'm saying? Took the transmission out too. Took the tires off. That car's not going anywhere. You know why? It's my car. It's my car. And I'm just going to hip y'all to a whole lot of secrets. When you've been in someone's energy for years, right? And you get addicted to it, it's like a drug. You already know that already, right? But you also know, like, the root of the spell work. The key to your longevity or your success, right, is for my demise. I understand that, and I probably would have had all kinds of empathy and sympathy for you. But the reason why I don't is because you came to my home, you did spell work. It was in my yard, spell work. Okay. You was in my cars, spell work. Y'all was leaving little trinkets and crazy ass shit in my house. No one was really calling me like, what's up? You want to hang out? Want to go out and do whatever? Y'all was just hoping, watching, praying to come to my crib and find me not breathing. Okay? Listen, if your past is that fucked up, you need to change it. That's what that means. You need to change that. Okay? If you are able to only get but so far having to utilize other people's energy, you must understand it's not happening. See, everyone messed up when they didn't want to tell me what they were doing. You know, everybody just wanted to take advantage of me and look at me like I was gullible, naive, incompetent, stupid, and just give me a list of problems. That's why I'm making sure I tell the world. I never had no problems. From the day I came out my mother's womb, I never had no problems. I was told something once and I did it exactly the way I was supposed to do it. I would pick up a book and I would read it and I would able to manifest anything that was in that book. I would make that come into fruition for myself immediately, But again, I like the fact that everyone knows to play their part. I don't know what the fuck going on with this light, but oh well. Everyone knows that, hey, they got a part to play. But, I'm not one of those people where, like, I'm rooting for your demise, but it's like, that's pretty much how all spell work works. Someone is up, and then the other is down. And then everyone is like, it's like 20 of us. It's like 100 of us. 20, 100, 5. Don't matter what the number is. All of y'all are using my energy. So just think about it. If I have cleared out thousands of people from my energy, cults, covens, okay, churches, fake churches, internet churches, you know what I'm saying? Party men, party women, people that are unhealed with AIDS, uncurable STDs and cancer, okay? I can keep going. I was your saving grace and you do not respect me. I was the one giving you life as you try to deplete mine. So, I don't know how this is so hard for you guys to understand. If I can hold down thousands of people and I done cleared out, let's say 995, but y'all 5 or 8 or even 10 of y'all that's left, they want to cling on to me for dear life. I can skip, hop, jump, run a fucking marathon. I'm good. And because people have been trying so hard to eliminate me since I was born, you can't even eliminate me no more. It's not going to work. And the more you try, it continues to deplete your life. And then it can get to the part where it could deplete your life till you're no longer here. Or it can go to your children. Or anyone situation is close to you. You know that already. But you're thinking that I'm this evil troll over here and I'm doing this to you. I have said several times, G-O-D is doing this to all of you. Because what you should have been thinking when I was clueless, right? I probably just need to play in her energy for maybe a couple of years. Establish myself a good foundation and just pull out. You know what I'm saying? But see, everyone gets addicted to me. You think I don't know that? It's a luring tactic that God gave me. So I'm not like a down, depressed, or oppressed type of person. And you're not going to confine me to a bed, and you're not going to make me your slave. I'm not your genie in a bottle where you can just get all your wishes and I get nothing. And for the few women that have played in my energy and then played with these men out here and then telling them that you're me and you're giving me your crappy, shitty life, this is why you're getting your crappy and shitty life back. I never did any of the fuck shit that you're doing. So when you fucking all these random niggas, okay, fucking all these random bitches, okay, trying to slander my name throughout the whole triad, and then I don't even care because I know you slandered like in Atlanta, VA, you know what I'm saying, Charlotte, this triad area, DC, New York. I get it. But did you not think that when y'all put me under investigation, that the authorities weren't going to really look into it? Like, y'all really thought y'all had some good, solid alibis in this justice system that was going to try to keep their foot on my neck, right? While y'all just keep, what's the thing y'all were doing? Taking stuff out of my home and then planting that evidence to get me for murders, laundering, other crimes. Do you not get the fact that y'all dummies asked me about all that stuff? Y'all dummies wanted to get trained by me in the insurance world. And I'm a walking ton of information because I love enriching my mind. Okay? And I do get some form of gratification when I do see people wanting to walk in my footsteps and think that they can be me and then do my job better than me. You've totally screwed that up. But you were thinking it's going to screw the actual me up. You know why it's not going to do that? Because it wasn't the actual me. My actual intentions. It was decoys. It was clones. It was fakers, pretenders, wannabes, going through these rituals, putting me up on these music contracts. You know what I'm saying? It's temporary success. What don't you get about that? It's not long-term longevity, abundance for the rest of your life. No one kind of gets that unless I'm alive. And you have to be around me. And I'm not saying like a petty person around me, a jealous person around me, pretending to be nice, pretending to be good, and then you want to stab me in the back as soon as you get out my door or out my car. You know what I'm saying? Because the way the entire cosmos are looking at things is like this. Well, you threw the rock and you hid your hand, and then you cloaked yourself in her energy. You siphoned it from her, and you took till she was, you knew the hurt you were inflicting on me. Did you actually think you wouldn't get that hurt back? But the key to you getting it back is I was not supposed to be aware. And then once I became aware, right? I was not supposed to make it through all those death spells. All those premeditated car accidents. Fights. Stealing money out of my bank accounts and put me in these false marriages, false contracts, you know, fake deaths, adoptions, births. People actually thought that I cared when y'all ain't want me around. I did not. I never did. You guys are so beneath me. And I've never just wanted to actually say that because I knew it would hurt a lot of y'all feelings. But, newsflash, I'm going to leave the N word out. You did this to yourself. See, I've always been God's eyes and ears. And everybody already understood that. You only really want to get rid of me because I can hear your voices, your plans, and your plots, right? And then I can go a step further because let's say you get just close enough to just commit the act, okay? God's going to do just like this. Boop. Instantly, Spirit will refill me again. I ain't going nowhere. The reason why I'm not going anywhere, it is because it seems like you guys are not aware of the fact that God doesn't care about time. You rumbling idiots do. And He can see past, present, and future. He can see victories. He can see demise. You know what I'm saying? You all have been told several times, your plan isn't going to work. Doesn't matter how you change it up, how you plot it differently, how many people you hire, pay, stalk me, any of that. I'm not afraid of death. The first time I died, I wasn't afraid of death. I was happy to be gone off of this fucked up ass planet. Because I was around a lot of fucked up ass people that didn't even give a shit about their self, let alone anyone else. That always favored money. Everybody in my family, majority of them, work for themselves. Majority of them 6 figures and above. Right? Yes, some of them real greedy. They want more than that. And then some of them still wanted to use me and manifest off of me. And then they tell their other friends. Then they get along with it. They tell a little group. They get on in. You see what I'm saying? You knew. Everyone knew what my destiny was. You didn't want to tell me. You didn't want me to find out. Always been a curious kid. And mind you, anything that I've learned, I've never let it go. See, why you can't let go of the fact that you're not me. I can't let go of the fact that I am a creative source of so much abundance. And I can manifest anything I want. But just because my house doesn't look like I can manifest a dime, or my car doesn't look like I can manifest a dime, I'm making sure that the world knows. You tried to get me evicted from my house. You was just mad I could still pay my bills. You people have maliciously done things to my cars. I've paid thousands of dollars getting them fixed constantly, one car after another. And somebody is telling you guys that if you do this, this is going to cripple her. I've been living in this neighborhood for like almost 30 years. Not crippled at all. I'm not bragging. But everybody knows that you had to do malicious things to get my spot. You just thought you would be able to keep it. And in order to keep my spot, people, you must be in creative energy constantly. You must be in unconditional love constantly. You must always spread some positivity constantly. So your sinister thoughts already just fucks that up for you. Okay? Sinister behavior fucks up your manifestations too. And every time that you planted anything in my house, in my car, on my phone, all that stuff counts against you. So if I'm not out here doing anything wrong to any of you, automatically, by a righteous default, because God has to make everything fair, I get my entire life back plus, because I've survived death with God's help and I survived death without God's help, because things are embedded in my DNA and I know how to tap into it and unlock it. Again, not boasting, not bragging. Well, a little bit, because as I've said, everyone loves to play my intelligence. I always give you a try. No matter what was going on, God said, still show everybody grace and mercy. They'll never be as strong as you. They'll never be as powerful as you. My force has grown since my first inception on this planet. Everyone knew that already. It's just that everyone thought, like, my God, like all the stuff that she has, she doesn't need it. We're just going to take it from her. You have depleted my life at different parts, right? I still, with all of y'all people, just pulling. Every chance you get, right? Just this life alone. I've added like 3 more lifetimes of abundance for myself and longevity. Kingship, godship, spiritualship, loving, it doesn't matter. Because when everyone wanted to fuck me over, I still genuinely loved you. I did not wish an accident, a death, a heart attack, a stroke, any womb magic, crown magic, you know what I'm saying? None of that. I keep telling you guys, that's looked at. Every part of your decision making abilities are looked at. They weigh your heart. The other place they weigh is your mind. And then in order to be Christ conscious, they have to become one and aligned. And so if any of you were aligned, right, you would know automatically, hey, I need to stop harping over this. I don't need to stay on this. If I don't equally match her vibration, or if I'm vibing lower than her, period, you're not going to win. And plus, I rank higher than all of you. Seriously. Like, I really want to tell you, like, which dimension I'm in. Fuck it, I'll tell you. Ninth. I was. Now I'm at the 12th. You get it? See, all I have to do is sit back, not fuck y'all over, give you true and honest information, and to make you aware of pretty much any power that I have and what I actually can do. Because that's really why you don't want me around. You want the power. So you didn't pay attention to 2-3 eras in time prior to this one, where out the womb, I was just freely successful. That is my job. That is my job. No one can take that job from me because no one else can actually do it like me. That's why I'm always granted the position that I have. And I'm not cocky with my shit. I'm just owning it. I knew these things since I was a little girl. God would always put the bug in my ear. And I used to be like, well, if people are supposed to be nice to me, why is everybody being mean? That jealousy didn't creep in on you. You know what I'm saying? That envy, that hate, you know. But I don't know what goes through your mind because you were successful at one point of taking my life. You're thinking you're going to be successful at it again. And then you reenact my entire timeline. Right? Well, see, where you mess up at is this. Nothing is exact. That's why it's not working. You would have to keep me clueless. Okay? Whomever you're sending that like was a part of my timeline, it would have to be on that exact time, that exact day to change your fate. And you would have to do that for days, months, years on end to get what you're thinking you're going to get again. Because I understand that my abundance was like spread out to all my haters. Okay? So thanks for keeping me clueless at one point, but really at no point because I was always educating myself. I always was reading. You know, I've all captured just tons of knowledge. I knew like 10, 12 years ago I won't from here. I asked my parents and things. No one seemed to want to dibble and dabble in that type of conversation. They wanted to keep me on just the Bible. And then I know in my previous life I was Muslim. I was like an extra wife. I ain't going to be extra nothing. I ain't doing that. I don't care. I don't care what's going on. I don't care what type of man you are, what you got going on, how fine you think you are, or if you think that a woman is supposed to be beneath you and she got to be praising you and just sitting back, I don't know, kissing your ass or something. It was never supposed to be that way. Ever. Ever. I was always supposed to be protected, loved, and allowed to create any and everything I wanted. And even in a marriage, I was still supposed to be a free spirit with not even the man that's supposed to be mine to control me, to belittle me, to chastise me, to try to rule me with his power or his fist or his weenie. Newsflash, niggas, that's what y'all was trying. I know how to pull back. I don't have to have whatever it is. And then to whomever the woman is that want to go behind me and date the people I used to date, tell all this bad stuff about me and have people wanting to look at me like I'm some whole slut, vagabond of any kind. I don't look like any of that. I don't even act like any of that. So when you do send men from my timeline to me, do you know what these men say? They already start to slip up and tell on themselves, or they try to catch themselves. They're like, man, you're not, what they were saying. You cool. You down to earth. It's like I'm talking to one of my homeboys. I know I got brothers. I got uncles. See, people never wanted me to balance out my masculine and my feminine. Check this out. I was always balanced in my masculine and my feminine until y'all wanted to just double, triple gang rape me in the spirit and shit. Okay? And just like keep taking and ciphering from me, right? You won't ever be successful. Because see, when you don't have my energy, you will be weak. You're going to fall victim. You're going to start to deplete. I'm just starving you out. Nothing major about what I'm doing and how I'm doing it. Me and man upstairs put a cloak and a shield around me, protecting my energy. And I'm just starving y'all out. It is very frustrating how many times y'all want me dead, though. So I just be like, well, I'm supposed to look at it like it's an entity that's attached to you. And yes, it is. It is. But you know, because time has ran out, you have to pay that entity. And if you cannot deliver on your part of the contract, you know that entity's coming for you. Again, I did not set you up for failure. You did. Now, if you want to come to my home, we can talk. Air out all the dirty laundry, help you get your frustrations out and just understand where you went wrong. You went wrong for coming after a chosen one. But I'm not just any chosen one. I know everybody wants to think that they're God's favorite. I know I am. Because he's came down. Them angels have came down. My ancestors have came down and wreaked havoc on you people. Got you scared out of your wits. And you catching stuff left and right. And because you've been in that spell-binding energy of, that's what you know to kind of like get out of something or change something. Anybody can recite some words out of a book. Anyone can throw up a chant with some intentions. I'm going to tell y'all what God's saying. What can you do without that fucking book, yo? What? What can you do? Do you have any free thoughts without a ritual? Understand the devil's season is over. You know why the devil's season is over? Because it takes a bigger devil to move him out the way. And all I have to do is have love in my heart and the light, an apple of his eye. You can't break my peace or my harmony. It's already been broken several times before. And I've mended it. I've glued it. I've put it back together so many times. I could do it in my sleep. Every spell has been done on me. I am 44. Every spell. So it's like I'm immune to the fuck shit. Now, if you are afraid of your own life, I would consider this if I were you. Like, put the book down, step away from those spiritual words, and take the time and just look at yourself and be like, hey, do I want to be in a grave early? Like, do I want to have bad car accidents? Do I want to be in a hospital? Like, do I want the same malicious malice that I was praying for that's supposed to happen to her now? Do I want that to happen to me? Of course, everyone's answer is no, but you're going to get it. Because all of the spells that you guys have sent since last year till now, you're going to pay. I've already paid. I've already been hoodwinked, bamboozled, scrutinized, slandered, sex tapes, just, um, getting like, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 dudes I used to talk to in one room, and how y'all just run your mouths like women. Like, oh my God, I know she's so pretty. If I take over her, I'm going to be that pretty, and I'm going to help you guys out. And I know we're booty buddies, but we're real buddies too. And I know all the females on our team, they're booty and coochie buddies. But we will become strong booty and coochie people in the faith, right? How's that working out for you? I bet y'all hoes is just tired, man. Stretched out. See, that's another thing. Like, I don't like that. I don't like that type of action. Just like I don't like people bothering me, prying in my business, and them thinking they know my life better than me. I've said this before, I'm the trap. And newsflash to the men I am supposed to be with. So while you been out here playing with all them hoes, okay, having yourself a good time. I mean, I've did those things before. I can do it better than you. That's the energy that comes from me. Staying out all night, different clubs, dancing, collaborating with people, and just, having them words just flow out your mouth, out your tongue. Okay? Call yourself looking good, looking fly, maybe getting you a couple of hours of sleep. It's some of those same people that's out at those same places that you go to, and they know me. They already know I'm the best at it. No one can do it like me. Not even you. And if you think you're going to collaborate with any of these people, I mean, you're welcome to. You can. It's a free country. Like, you got your own choices that you need to make. But if any of your choices involves doing something harmful to me, you will suffer greatly. Just telling what God told me. Because, see, you want to paint the picture that I should be falling over you, that I should be running behind you, that you're all of that. But guess what? What you are not telling people is I have that Ace of Cups. I have those 10 Pentacles. None of y'all have any of that. And young man, you won't get them unless you hook, line, and sink me, like literally, or you actually turn over a new leaf and get married to me. You know why I'm laughing though? I'm laughing because when you were supposed to be around me at like 18, and we were supposed to get to know each other, bond, and you be that man, you know what I'm saying? Hold down that house, doing all that work. And I'm creating and manifesting abundance because that's work too. You didn't do it. You played around. You delayed not just your own destiny, but mine too. But see, I've put in work towards my destiny. That's how you found me. Ta-da. Okay. And the whole time you sat me down using my energy and getting all these other people involved and you telling them, I got this 10 of cups. I'm gonna share that with y'all as soon as I get let me just, put this bitch in a casket. Funny. You need me to live. You also need me to die. God has a funny way of fucking y'all over. That's what happens when you don't listen and pay attention. And then you would need to come to me and get some type of love or grievance or understanding from me. But you can't come to me on none of that fuck shit. Anybody trying to come to me on any fuck shit, you won't be able to get over here. Even if you catch me out in public, you won't be able to do nothing to me. I got angels all around me. All. I didn't free my ancestors. Beginning of time. You know how powerful that is? I don't have to fight not one battle. They will fight you all until you're no longer here. And guess what? I will be still here. Not only still here, still very abundant. And that shit will just grow and grow and grow. Right? Right. Because when all of y'all was still in my energy, and whether you came to my house or not, and you saw me just in excruciating pain, and having to have surgeries and all of these things, this was pain you guys inflicted onto me. I still manifest because it doesn't matter if you're like out in public to manifest or if you're croaked over in your bed. And because I'm a loving light being and I made sure to, fill my heart with love and light, it continues to save my life. Respect God, honor God, always gonna rock with me till the end. That's my real day one. Y'all some third, fourth, fifth, second string shit. I'm trying to explain to you how to course correct yourself. You don't have to take the advice. You don't have to do it. And I know why people don't like me. I'm very sarcastic. And no matter if I'm sad, mad, I do everything with a fucking smile on my face. Don't let me be high. I have a very active imagination. You need that in order to even step foot into God's realm. So when your manifestation wheel is broken, you are broken. When you are unhealed from all your childhood wounds, you are broken. When you decide to go to the lower demons and get fronted something, you know what I'm saying? Or make a pact. It don't matter what you want to call what you're doing. Those same demons still have to check with me. You don't think God knows that? They do. So if you continue to attack me with the same demons, I've already learned your patterns and behaviors and all that stuff. So henceforth, that is why really you're not getting anywhere. And I get this with people. Like, you don't want to see the person that you want to destroy and become. I'm not letting anyone destroy me. everyone got things twisted was the fact that I would be scared of y'all. If I ain't scared, if I've never been afraid of death, what makes you think I would be afraid of people that inflict deathly things? The hardest thing in the world to conquer is death. But you must learn how to embrace it. Walk through that unconditional and uncomfortable path. You might want to do some yoga. You might want to do some meditating in between. You might want to have your Bible out or your Quran or whatever makes you happy. But no one is going to gain any more happiness from me anymore. You know? So you can try it all you want. And I know I've said this on a few other videos. I am walking karma, and karma's a bitch. See how I can be an actor, an actress, comedian, songwriter, singer, and a very intellectual motivational speaker. Oh, I could do all of that. When I was younger, I was in ballet, tap, jazz, cheerleading, basketball, piano, track, JROTC, and I still had time to get a job. Okay, go to the mall with my friends. I won't put on no curfew or no restrictions. And I still could whoop some ass. I know I'm powerful. And I taught my brother how to play chess. I also did his homework for him. But I also showed my brother when you read that book and how you read that book and you manifest everything. He's very smart. So, we're not deaf, we're not dumb, and we're not blind. And I'm a part of the original lineage. You guys are the fakes and the imposters. Okay? Now, you've had your time, and I'm sure you had fun. Because trust and believe, I used to have fun too. I am going to start back having fun. But while God turns the clock back on my age and y'all think this is something, oh, you have no idea. When I'm between that 4 and that 6 in the waist, still got these 36 or 38 Ds and a nice, authentic, real booty. Can't even get a booty out. I got a big ass. And y'all just paid for one. Real face too. And y'all paid for that too. You fucked yourself up. All y'all fucked yourself up. What you should have done is embrace yourself. What you should have done is went within. Within now. To see, like, do I even have a heart? Do I even have a brain? Am I the scarecrow? Or am I Dorothy or Toto? It doesn't matter. You fucked up. You know. I don't even understand why y'all don't even move around. It's just like playing other people's energy. I don't understand how you actually thought that when their moon phases, shift changes in the universe, or what's that different thing? Like, oh yeah, letters, numbers, synchronicities, vibrations. Like, it's a whole astrological system that you're only using one part of. So not only is your timing not right, and you're not using the right calendar, and you're kind of using the white man's way to manifest, you know, when you realize that you're a part of the original people, and then you start looking up what they used to do, man, you would be amazed at what you can unlock. No one can amaze me because I amaze me. I don't need a man to amaze me. It would be nice to have one, but I really don't want one that could smile in my face and then want to kill me the next. Or I don't want one that wants to just put me under spell work and keep me trapped in my bedroom or my closet. I'm good. I'm good. But if you do decide to come this way, you can't kill me. You can't even put a spell on me. None of y'all can. So am I the good witch or the wicked witch? I think I'm both. Yeah. My yin, my yang is balanced. Yeah, yep. I'm both. I'm both. So I think every person that knows my name knows where I live. And you always try to come up with a plan to take me down. Operation Kiki, Puda, Miss Dilworth, Kiasha, it's over. Over. Anyone who tries, man, like those negative things can come out your mouth, but then it'll start to just make it so you can't say anything negative. That's a real thing. You know why? I never said anything negative about you guys. So that's why it's like hard for your manifestations to really manifest. Reverse psychology. See, whatever I was thinking and whatever I was doing that was abundant for me, okay? That's technically like, I guess, my spell work. Even though I don't have a spell book, I've never even enchanted anything. I have even no clue what the shit is called. But what I do know, I get what I put out. When you don't put out nothing good, you don't get shit good. And then you are forced, if you want to be anywhere close to me, to be a genuine, loving, kind individual. And you have to do a lot of soul-searching work in order to get that done. It's going to take you forever. So, I'm saying all this to say, your plans aren't working. And when you're going to figure out that they're not working, if you're coughing, if you're sneezing, if you in the hospital, if some of your family members have already passed away,